Hi everyone, this is the video for 2-4b. So to start this problem, we actually have to go back to 2-3 and we're going to take our ending balances. So we know our ending balance is 32,500 for assets. We know our liabilities is 2,500. And we know our capital is 30,000. So now we can start working on this problem based on the information the book has given us. So we performed services and we received cash. Services is considered a revenue account because it's our business providing a product or a service to another business. So we're going to increase that by $3,000. And then we received cash, so we're going to increase our assets by $3,000. So again, we're going to do the math and add the totals up. So that gives us 35,500. Sorry about that, I entered it in the wrong column. So 32,500. Okay, so we have $3,000 in an increase in cash and $3,000 as an increase in revenue. So then we're going to do the math. So we have 35,500, 2,500, 30,000, and 3,000. So if we take out the calculator and add 2,500, 30,000, and 3,000, we're going to equal the amount we have in assets. So here we paid our rent for letter F. So we're going to, since it does not say on account, we're going to assume that we paid our rent in cash. So we're going to subtract $1,000 from your cash. And then we're going to have $1,000 in expenses. And if you look at the top, I know it's kind of hard to see. Here we go. We have a subtraction that shows us we're going to subtract expenses. So let's break out the calculator. We have 35,500 minus 1,000 gives us 34,500. And then we're going to do the right side of the equation. We have 2,500 we have 30,000, so we're going to add those two amounts together. We have revenues of 3,000, so we're going to add that. So we're at 35,500, and then we have $1,000 for expenses, so we're going to subtract. Okay, so far we're still balancing, so that's great. Letter G, we paid March phone bill of $68. So we're going to subtract $68 from cash because it does not say on account. And then we're going to increase our expenses by another $68. So we're going to break out the calculator again and make sure we have the math correct. So 34,500 minus $68 gives us 34,432. So we know liability stays the same, capital stays the same, revenue stays the same, and then our expenses, we're just going to add $68, so it's $1,068. And then again, it's going to be the same procedure. We're going to add the liabilities, capital, revenue, and subtract expenses to make sure we arrive at the amount that we need to. Here on letter H, the owner, John Wallace, withdrew cash of $800. So here we have to subtract the $800 because we have $800 less in the account. And since the owner took money out, it's going to the drawing account, so we're going to put $800 in that account. So again, let's break out the calculator. 34,432 minus 800. 33,632. So the other amounts pretty much stay the same, except we have $800 now in the drawing account, $3,000 still in revenue, and $1068 still in the expenses. So let's get those the right color. There we go. So let's go ahead and check our math. 2,500 plus 30,000 plus 800 plus 3,000 minus 1068. And it looks like we have a problem somewhere, so let's double check our math. Plus 30,000 plus 800 plus 3,000 minus 1068. Okay, so we still have a difference. So first way to try it is subtract the two amounts. So it's a $1,600 difference. So let's go through the math again. First, let's double check. We added cash, So letter F, we have expense, we subtracted 1,000, subtracted 1,000, subtracted 68, subtracted 68, subtracted 800, and 800. So we'll double check each balance amount. The 32,500 minus 2,500 minus 30,000 gives us 0, so that line's fine. 32,500 plus 3,000 gives us 35,500 minus 2,500 minus 30,000 minus 3,000. So that one balances. So we have 35,500 minus 1,000, 34,500 minus 25 minus 30 minus 3,000 plus, so we're at 1,000 negative plus 1,000. So far, so good. So let's try 34,500 minus 68 gives us 34,432. So that's right. 2,500 plus 30,000 plus 3,000 minus 1068 gives us 34,432. So far, so good. Here we have, we're going to subtract 800, so 34,432 minus 800, 33,632. We have 2,500 plus 30,000 plus 800 plus 3,000 minus 1068. So 35. Okay, so here is the issue. We're going to subtract drawing instead of add, because the owner is taking essentially the owner is taking capital out of the company. So if we do the math again, minus plus 30,000 minus 800 plus 3,000 minus 1068. There we go. So again, little errors like adding instead of subtracting can cause a whole host of other issues. Now here we go. We performed services for clients on account. Since we performed the service for our customer, it's going to be an accounts receivable, which is an asset. So we're going to increase our assets by $900, increase our revenue by $900. So again, we're just going to do the math. So we have 33,632 plus 900. So 34,532. Everything else is going to stay the same. Here we're going to have 3,000 plus 900. Again, even though it's easy math, you might want to double check yourself with the calculator. Okay. Next letter J, we paid wages to a part-time employee. So we're going to decrease our cash by $500. And we're going to do $500 more to the expense because it's going to go to wages expense. So we're going to, again, break out the calculator. 34,532 minus 500. $34,032. Everything else still stays the same. And then here we're going to add the 1068 and 500. Gives us 1568. Okay, and let's double check our math again. So we have 2,500 plus 30,000 minus 800 plus 3,900 minus 1568. So our math so far is still accurate. Here we received cash for services performed on account in transaction I. So we're going to actually have two transactions that we're going to do for letter K. So the first one is we received cash, so we're going to increase our cash of $500. But then we actually have to decrease our accounts receivable to show us that our customer has paid us $500. So that's going to be subtracted. So again, that transaction evens itself out. And so we're just going to make sure we total the bottom of each row to make sure that we are still in balance. And that is all there is to problem 4. If you have any questions on it or if you get stuck, let me know, and I hope you have a great day.